We'd like to welcome you back. This is the Good Morning Anambra Thursday episode. And I'm still here with Dave Opokwasle.
Yes, good morning and welcome to this segment also.
Okay. Well, this segment we are going to look at a very important, look at a personality that is very important to us and that has brought joy to our hearts. Because we may not have known that recently we won an award. I said we because it's our achievement. Okay, and then Nigeria, like you all know, is a great country with great talents and brains. And amidst our challenges, many achievers have emerged and are still emerging, I tell you. And these great achievers give us hope despite the many odds surrounding the pursuit of our dreams. And today, ABS is set to celebrate one of our own who has placed us on the map of great achievers in this country. And she is Sandra Akpan. Sandra Akpan is the winner of the Nigerian Achievers Award Radio Personality of the Year 2018. I call her Sweet Blondie. You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm blushing. Good morning to you.
Good morning, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to Good Morning Anambra.
And trust me, it feels good to be here. GMA, that's what I call it.
Okay, let's first of all congratulate you. A very big congratulations to you.
Thank you.
For bringing this honor back home.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, so let us first of all look at the stories before we continue.
Sandra Akpan, who goes by the moniker Blondie, is the presenter of a popular relationship program, Smooth Talk, on ABS 88.5 FM every Tuesday by 9:30 p.m. Super Saturday Jams every Saturday by 9:30 p.m. Spelling Bee, the kiddish educational program, also on ABS 88.5 FM every Saturday. According to the award body's website, fans would have to nominate any great achiever or accomplishment worth celebrating in their world, field, or anyone that is doing great works and inspiring other people, and had over 1,000 nominations coming through its website as at August 23rd when the voting process commenced. The Director, Programs Department, ABS, Mrs. Kate I.G. Okeke, applauded Ms. Akpan's intense work rate and commitment to the broadcasting profession, adding that the award has provided a solid platform for the awardee's professional future.
First of all, I would like to say that she actually took after me, because what she does on radio is what I used to do before she came. And so when this award came, I wasn't surprised that she would back that award, because she actually knows what she is doing on radio. Sandra is somebody that can keep you glued to the radio station from start to finish.
Veteran broadcaster and colleague of the award winner, Mr. Roy Ekunife, recalled of Ms. Akpan's outstanding impression through her popular radio programs and noted that her performances exemplify the success of the ABS brand.
Somebody very, very committed. Somebody that is down to earth, She respects everybody. Anything, as a senior colleague, if you give her instructions, she carries out the instruction. And I think that has contributed to her winning the award, because she's very, very ready to learn anywhere, anytime.
For the award winner, who said it is her first nomination, an award on a 3-year profession as an on-air personality, noted that the ABS have provided for her a stepping stone to a great broadcasting career through its peerless media standards.
I was really confident, because I also had, other nominees, great people, I must say, from other radio stations. But then, at the end of the day, I emerged. But that doesn't mean they're not good. But then, let's just say it's a good one on my own side. So my fans, if they don't like what I do, they wouldn't vote for me. So yeah, I think it's all about my style of presentation.
In Oka, Daniel Ezigwe, reporting for ABS.
Yeah, in Keke. Okay, we're glad to have you back. now that we are here, Sandra, will you please tell us how does it feel like being a winner of such a prestigious award?
It feels good.
Mm.
And knowing that,
NAA was my first nomination, and I ended up winning the award. So it feels good. Trust me, it feels good. First nomination, first win. So good.
So you won it, but what was the run-up to? Like, did you ever feel like this thing is not going to come your way?
We all are humans, and it wasn't just about me. Okay, I had we were six nominees in that category, and at some point I really didn't feel like it until Sunday. I wasn't scared of anything, but then on the D-Day I was like, oh really? Okay, it's the D-Day. What's gonna happen? What's the next thing? But I had to keep my cool. Really, I had to keep my cool, and at the end of the day, I ended up being the winner. So I wouldn't say I was scared all through, but then at that
was this
particular day,
apprehension, naturally.
It's normal.
I know.
It's normal.
I know. But can you tell us, when did this Nigerian Achievers Award started? And then when did you start applying?
Okay, I think it started sometime April, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sometime April. But then the nomination list came out.
Like the first time they had it in Nigeria?
It was 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 years ago. I don't really know the exact month or date,
okay.
But it was it's actually 5 years old now. Okay, so the nomination came out. June. I think June. And then I started campaigning on Facebook, on radio, like all of my radio programs. And then I had to beg my fans to please, you know what? It's time for you to show me some love. I come on air, I talk to you, we'll play. So it's time for you to, show me some love. And
I know.
they
Have
actually
you applied
did.
before? Is this your first time?
First. That's why I said first nomination, first win. Yeah.
It's a big one coming at the first instance. And have you ever felt, look, I don't even feel I've done enough to deserve this award? Maybe you feel what you've been doing, you're being
And that's a beautiful
yes.
award.
It looks good.
Very good. Very good indeed.
So have you ever felt I've not done enough actually to get to this level, or do you feel it's something deserved coming at this point?
Okay, I think it's something deserving, I must say. Yeah, I've never looked down on myself. It's 3 years into the job, into this profession. I may not really have organized a huge event or something, but I know through my programs I've been able to touch lives. Okay, and then sometime last year I organized an event titled Teens Boot Camp with Blondie. So that's another way of touching lives, especially teens. There's this thing I've got for kids. So it's not just about, like I said, organizing a huge event, but then I believe through my programs, I've been able to touch lives. I've been able to keep a whole lot of people company. I've been able to, say, you know what? You're my friend, because on radio it's assumed that you're talking to one person, you're keeping just one particular person company. So for me, I think through that medium, I've been able to do so much more than organizing a huge event.
Okay, you won the Radio Personality of the Year.
Okay.
Sure, there are other categories.
Sure.
What's and what?
We also have the TV category. We also have Best Actress, Entrepreneur, a whole lot of categories. It's not just even Rising Star. Lots of categories. Yeah.
Like I heard that the special aid to the governor of Delta State, Okowa.
Yeah, she won.
Yes,
She won
another award.
Yeah.
And we also want to congratulate you indeed, because it's not easy. Okay?
Thank you.
It's not just easy. And you feel like a winner already.
I'm a winner. Just saying.
Okay, thank you. So how did you get to know about the award? How did you get to know? Somebody invited you or somebody nominated you?
Okay, I was nominated. Okay, I didn't really care so much about it. I saw it. Yeah, that's you know, a way of saying that as a broadcaster, as a journalist, you need to be up to date. You need to be very active on social media. Okay, so I saw the nomination thing. I didn't really see it like, oh, girl, you need to pick interest in this. And then my cousin told me about it, said, girl, ever heard about NAA? I said, yeah, I saw the nomination thing. And then she said, why don't you have interest in it? I said, I don't know how it's been done.
Your friend?
My cousin.
Okay,
my
your cousin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she said, okay, why don't we do a campaign and see how it goes? I said, girl, if you're going to do any campaign, that's your problem, really. But this is not really what I have in mind right now. Like, I have other things. She said, are you trying to say that winning an award is not really that important to you? I said, if it comes, fine. If it doesn't come, I don't just want to, you know, keep my mind just being, you know, revolving around just having an award. There are better things. Like, I was trying to console myself in the sense that, oh, what if you don't win? What if you win? Whatever. And then she just decided to do it. Okay. All of a sudden, I woke up, I got a message, a notification. I saw my picture, everything saying, girl, you've been nominated. I said, oh, real?
Okay, it was actually your cousin that nominated you.
Yeah, she took it upon herself to campaign for it.
Okay.
So I don't know how she did it, but somehow I emerged as one of the nominees. So she now said, girl, it's now all about you. So you need to do what you need to do. So I started talking about it on my radio programs, went on social media, talked about it.
Yes, I was going to ask you how you garner your vote.
Yeah, it was just through social media.
Apart from the campaign that your cousin did.
Yeah, it was on social media. I talked about it on Facebook. I talked about it on Instagram. And I also asked some of my friends to share it on their page, both Instagram and Facebook. So they did me a whole lot of favor. So they actually shared it. And yeah, I was able to win because it was through their vote.
We understand that also social media has advantages, unlike how some people begin to see them. Let's look at your broadcasting journey. How did you start?
Okay, I'm not one of those people that will tell you, you know what, I started talking from my mother's womb. No.
Okay, before you continue, Sandra, please would like to inform you those of you that are watching us now.
Okay.
That your phone lines are open. The numbers are on your screen. If you want to congratulate Sandra, first and foremost, congratulations. Okay, you have the opportunity to do that now. And then if there's other things you want to contribute to what you are discussing, you go ahead and do that with the numbers on your screen. Yes. Okay,
like I said before, I'm not one of those people that will come out to tell you that I started talking from my mother's womb. I actually studied biochemistry, applied biochemistry, in ESUT, Enugu State University of Science and Technology. And this whole thing started in year 3. Yeah, my year 3 in the university. So we went on strike and I was just at home. So I decided to make the radio my company. So I started listening to radio, and then I started listening to or hear people who had beautiful voices. And I'm like, oh, you know what? This is cool. Oh, she sounds good. And then there was this particular lady, I can't remember her name right now, but if I do, I'll still call her name. But then I always listened to her because she was always teaching pronunciation on radio.
Okay.
Yeah. In school, they will of course teach you oral English and all that, but trust me, I never understood any of those things. Okay.
How do you start putting it in practice?
Yeah, but then she came on radio, she started talking about it, and then that was how I picked interest. And then a friend of mine said to me, girl, you've got the voice. I said, oh, it was actually a guy. And then I felt, oh, yeah, he's trying to get my attention, you know. So I said, okay, thank you. Then, you know, it became constant. I was part of this organization in Enugu. So they decided to include me to be part of their media team. Okay, so from there, we started going to radio stations to talk about things. And, you know, I started having fun in it. Meanwhile, it was just 1 year of strike at home. So I just kept myself busy with media, you know, talking things out. Just like that, you know, it crept into me. And finally, I went for service. actually here in Anambra State, Omonia camp, precisely. So when I got there, I joined the OBS crew there. I started talking, I started handling shows, events. At that point, I was made head of programs over there in camp. Okay, so I started presenting shows, started talking. Even the state coordinator had to call my attention, was like, girl, I've gone through your credentials and all of that, and you studied biochemistry. What if I pushed you to a hospital or something? I said, ma'am, I don't want to be in a hospital.
You refused to go to the hospital, and then they got you posted to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent my entire 1 year here as a core member, but then at the end of the day, I was retained. So, yeah. So that's it. I started working as a media personality, as a journalist. So that's just my story.
So
really.
what are the things that drives you? What inspires you whenever you wake up in the morning and you feel like this is where to continue, even despite the fact that maybe you look at the comparison with other fields and it's not as it should be? What are the things that drive you?
You know, whether we like it or not, it's all about what makes you happy. It's all about what makes you happy. I believe when I wake up in the morning, I feel like I owe it to someone out there to keep that person company. Like, this is what really drives me, because I feel good. And apart from that, I feel like I am an entertainer, okay? As much as a lot of people don't see me that way, but that's it. I am an entertainer, and I feel like, okay, this is what I love doing. So I need to get up, as crazy as the job is. I need to get up and pay my dues. Dues in the sense
That's exactly what I want to. You don't need people. Don't need anybody to tell you who you are. You already know who you are, and it's left for you to now convince us and then tell us the way we want to see you. Okay? Like you just get up and start entertaining us, and let's see you entertain, and then we'll label you an entertainer. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That means you're wrong with your vision. Not minding whatever anybody's thinking about you.
That's it. In this life, if you want to make it, you don't really have to pay attention to a whole lot of things, because people will always talk. So personally, it's all about waking up in the morning and doing what I love doing. Seriously.
I wanted to ask you, apart from broadcasting, apart from talking on the microphone, what else do you like doing? Say you're an entertainer. How do you entertain? Do you sing, dance?
I don't sing. I have a voice, a good voice when it comes to talking, but when it comes to singing, I'm a wreck.
So someone might actually want to argue that with your voice.
I don't know how to sing. I don't have the voice when it comes to singing, but I can talk. I can keep you glued to your radio set. Okay. That's it. Because I keep saying it, I'm a voice and not an echo. Okay?
Can you dance? Can you dance?
I'm a shy person.
Everybody can shake body, Abby.
Shake body, no.
Let's see who is there.
Hello. Hello? All right.
Okay, let's continue. Okay, before now, have you won any award before now?
No, I said first nomination, first award.
Okay, this is your first award.
Yeah.
Or any other award outside from broadcasting?
That was back then in school.
Okay.
Back then in school.
What was it?
Yeah, I think it's best student or something like that. Yeah, back then in school. But then I didn't really pay much attention to it, because just like I said, it just came the same way this one actually came. I didn't really vie for it, and it just came. It was a departmental or something, not a faculty level or something. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Could we then say that your story is a story of preparation meeting opportunity? Being that these two things you just narrated were not something you went for, they were not the targets in mind. You had another target to affect lives, and these ones came and you were prepared for it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I told you, I wasn't prepared in the sense that, oh, okay, I won an award, so I need to work towards it. It just came, and I had to hug it. Like, I had to take it.
So how do you talk to people who maybe feel there's nothing in here until we start seeing results? Maybe because I'm here, let me pursue because there's big money available, or because look at where I want to be. They just leave that where they are for another thing, or they are where they are but looking towards somewhere else.
Well, it depends on the individual. If you feel like you're not comfortable where you are, step up. Get out of there. Go to somewhere that you feel it's really okay for you. But then I also need to make you understand that nothing good comes pretty easy. Okay, and sometimes you may believe that where you are, it's not really the best place for you to be, and then you jump over to the next place and it becomes the worst. So it's all about how do I put it right now?
Conviction.
Yeah, exactly. Conviction.
Yeah, you have to be convinced what you want to do with your life.
Exactly.
Okay, but I know that for the past 4 years now, no year has passed without ABS registering one striking award from this side of the world. What do you say? What would you say that has helped us so far, and what do we do to sustain it? I know the likes of Ifi, Nonye, and then all the awards that we have recorded.
And
recently.
then ABS Southeast Radio Station Award.
Yes,
of the year.
Coming to Roy.
That was last year.
Okay.
First of all, come on. We are called ABS champions, isn't it? So it follows us. And apart from that, ABS is just filled with great talents, people who have creativity. Okay, so I think, apart from having talent, creativity and all of that, it's all about people who work really hard to achieve something, who believe in touching lives. Okay, so I think that's why we keep getting these things. We keep getting awards here and there, because we are full of talents, we are full of creativity, we are full of a whole lot of things, and that is why we keep just getting these things. Yeah.
All right.
So, okay, you wanted to say something?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to give her a follow-up, like, how do you see OAPs, let's say ABS OAPs, and then OAPs generally, because these awards that we have registered, like I said, for the past 4 years, are just coming to the OAPs.
Yeah, the truth is, OAPs, yes, but then it's not like awards are meant for just OAPs, but then it has its category, okay? And it's a way of saying, okay, maybe you keep hearing about OAPs because it's that particular category, all right? It's not like we don't have, room for other department or something like that. And then talking about how I see OAPs, OAPs are people who have the voice to speak for the voiceless. Okay, that's the way I perceive OAPs. It's not just being an OAP on radio. It's the same thing, when it comes to TV. So OAPs are people who speak for the voiceless. They go as far as putting their lives on the line, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I see them as great people. Yeah.
That should be taken care of.
Exactly.
Adequately.
Exactly. Like I told you before, they can actually put their lives on the line. They go for reports, they go for a lot of things, even where there is war, they just go there just to, tell you what's happening, keep you up to date. And yeah, they're just great people. Whether you out there who is watching me like it or not, we are just great people. Yeah.
I know that apart from the very seasoned OAPs that we have here, that a lot of people go behind the microphone very, very unprepared. Okay. So how do you feel when you listen to some of the stations, especially the ones that are springing up without maybe people without experience talking and all the rest of things? How do you feel when you listen to radios generally?
It's simple. I switch off my radio or I tune to another station. Now it's pretty important. It's not just about being an OAP. As an OAP, it's expected that you read a lot. Yes, you read a lot, you research, you don't just come on air to blab. And of course, when you come on air unprepared, your listener will definitely know. There'll be a whole lot of lapses here and there, and you keep repeating yourself, and that person who is listening to you will know that, hey, he or she isn't prepared, so I'm going to have to listen to another station.
Okay.
But it goes a long way to, say that it's important as an OAP, as a TV presenter, as anything in the media, you need to always be prepared, research, and get yourself equipped with, new development. Yeah. And try as much as possible to, be on social media to interact with your fans and also know what's happening around the world.
Yes, bearing in mind that you are there to educate, inform, and entertain.
Exactly.
David, to say something.
Yes, what has been the challenge for you coming up? Are there stories that you feel you need to relate? There are things that when you remember, you feel like this journey is actually difficult.
Okay, first of all, personally, because I have to speak for myself, when I came in here, I didn't really make it difficult for myself in the sense that I had to humble myself. Okay, as much as I listened to radio back then, before I came here, at least I knew one or two things, how to do one or two things, but then I had to keep it cool. I had to act like, oh, I don't know this. And then I was opportune to have beautiful people. I was surrounded by beautiful people. I actually understudied Ifyo Natripo precisely. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost everybody, Kid IG, the Music Man, a whole lot of them. And they were good to me. They taught me a whole lot of things. But the thing is, if you don't ask questions, you may not really get answers. So it's all about you focusing on what you want. Okay, of course, there will always be challenges, but then it depends on how you as a human being decide to, take the bull by the horn.
Yes.
Okay, but then I just decided to humble myself and then play along, and then
Tapping from the knowledge of
exactly.
those that were here before you. Okay, I want to go personal with you now. Do you mind?
Okay, I hope it's not what I'm thinking.
No, don't worry. Trust me. Okay, I would like to find out what are your likes. Okay, like your favorite food, dress.
I hope it ends there.
This sweet blondie. Don't push me harder. Okay, let's just start with those ones.
Okay, so the truth is, I love hanging out. As much as it's not reading on my face, but I love hanging out with friends. Yeah, especially when I'm less busy. Okay, because this job is really a tight one. So when you have just a little tiny opportunity, what you do is try to free yourself from work. So during that moment, what I do is hang out, try to interact with people. That's another way of gaining knowledge, because you get to exchange ideas. During the time of debate, you have a heated argument, and then you get to know a whole lot of things. And then again, what exactly are my dislikes? Okay, fine. I don't like people who are pretentious. Yeah, I don't like people who are pretentious. And if you're too serious, I will have to detach myself a little from you, because I wouldn't say I'm not a serious person, but I don't like getting too serious.
You like light.
Yeah.
You like it light.
I like it when it's light.
Very light.
Yeah.
Do you eat at all? Like the Oyibos? I don't know. Sometimes it's difficult to.
Who doesn't like eating?
Yes. What is it that you like eating?
Okay. The truth is, if I tell you once we're done, you're gonna take care of my breakfast. Yeah, it's still money, right?
Don't worry.
I don't have to worry because I'm not in worry. Okay, but then I just love fish sauce. Yeah, pepper soup now.
Please, before we get hungry here.
Yes, now.
Man, nobody has eaten this morning.
I
get us salivating already.
Okay, let me ask, do you have any negative experience with fans outside the studio?
Outside, no. Now that's one beautiful thing about radio. You have a private life. But the truth is, at the end of the day, you go on social media, you upload pictures. So there's this possibility of someone seeing you saying, yeah, I know you from somewhere. But you're like, oh yeah, hi, thank you. But then when it comes to, a lot of people call in, maybe you have a topic that you're talking about, and the person feels, this is a government-owned establishment. So the person feels, oh, you know what, I have a different view. But then how the person is going to present it may sound very disrespectful, And oh no, no more day. You may want to like knock the person out, you know, but you're like, oh, okay, no problem. Thank you. It's your opinion, though. But then deep down, you're boiling like, oh, if I get you.
Actually, we don't own ourselves. That's one thing that I've come to learn in this job.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no privacy with us. You belong to the public.
Exactly.
And they judge you the way they like. And that's why I have to be very careful as an OAP. We are running up. As we are trying to round off now, we would like you to give your message to first the management of ABS that gave you the platform, and secondly your colleagues that supported you, and finally your numerous fans that voted you into stardom. You know you're a star now.
Oh yeah. It's in us. Yeah, it's in us. You know, there's this this product that says it's in us. So I'm just trying to say it's in us. And then apart from that, I need to say a very big thank you to Anambra Broadcasting Service for this big opportunity. They gave me the platform. Without ABS, I don't think I'll be able to get this award. Yeah, because it was through this platform that I was able to get the award. So I need to say a very big thank you to every single soul here in ABS. Apart from that, to my colleagues, friends, every single soul that campaigned during the voting period, I need to say thank you, because without your vote, trust me, I wouldn't have come home with the award. So I love you. Don't ever forget that. Okay.
Any advice for young people who are still coming up in their career?
Okay, yeah, sure. My advice is you need to take it easy. Okay, yeah, maybe from the onset you don't get things, you know, put in place, because, you know, we young people, we just want this. Oh, I really need this right now. We are always in a rush or something. But then you just need to keep it calm, okay? And just know that what's yours is yours. Okay, be dedicated to your job. Love what you're doing. Just be happy with what you're doing. Forget about, okay, maybe just you have a target of, oh yeah, if I do this thing, what am I gonna gain? If you know it's the right thing, just do it. Someday you're gonna get your pay. Trust me. It may not really be in cash, but then it may be in kind. You know, so you just have to keep it cool.
It may just be in your happiness.
Exactly.
Okay? You do the things that make you happy.
Yeah.
That's very important. We'd like to thank you very much, Sandra Abba, and once again congratulate you.
Thank
the
you.
NNA personality, radio personality of the year. Congratulations once more.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right.
Okay, that's Sandra Abba, the sweet blondie of ABS, as we celebrate her today and always, because of the great achievement that she has brought to this station. Thank you very much for watching. Those of you that watched from home, I'm sure that you got something that will, you know, pep you up for you to strive and make it better in life. Okay?
Welcome on board Anambra Broadcasting